Hello everyone, this is Kathleen and I'm here today to show you probably my very favorite pocket for junk journals. And I have my envelope of my templates. I'm gonna just grab this one out. I have idea books that I keep examples in, but most of my pockets I make an example, a template, and then I just keep it in here, and then I just ruffle through there when I need a pocket. So we'll put that over here. But this is a triple pocket, page pocket, whole page pocket. And it was years and years ago I saw an example of something similar. I've tried to go back and find it by a gal named Teresa LaFrance. And I can't find it now, but it's in my mind. It has been all these years, and so this is the way I make it. I don't remember if she made it this way originally, but this is the way I make them now. And it's kind of evolved actually into my little peekaboo pocket too. But this one, when I make it like this, then I glue all just the sides, so it's like a tuck but layered up so it becomes a pocket because it's glued on three sides. So the other thing I love about it is it takes all of the little strips, the off-cut strips that end up in my envelope from the 12 by 12 papers when I cut them down. And so let me just show you. So this is the template. There's three pieces. A smaller piece, and this size can vary, but depending on the size of my journal page, I tend to use about 3.5. This one's 3 1/4 by 3.5, or maybe 3. So you can adjust that based on how big your page is, but it will take up pretty much the whole page. So, and then this bottom one is usually about 2.5 by 3.5 or so. Okay, so, and then it just layers on top, and depending on where you glue it down. So that's the template. So let me show you several examples. So this is an example, and I again have just used these scraps from designer papers, and then I've done on this one, I've embellished just a little bit of a collage here. So that's kind of a vintage one. This is also vintage, just scraps, strips of paper, and I'll show you how to layer it. Here's a steampunky one, and I've put just some numbers here in the corner. Here's another vintage one, and this one uses those little Tim Holtz, the small size. They are, what are they? They're about 2.5 by, they're about 3.5 or so. And then I also, here's another steampunk, and then I'll show you how I put the ephemera pieces in it. There's a ticket, here's a piece of wrapping paper that can be journaled on, and so that will slide down in that pocket. And then this is just another journaling paper, a scrap. So those, sometimes I will put them all together, in my drawer, my little plastic drawer. But that's the basic pocket, and then these the ephemera pieces that go with it. Here's another one that has the little ephemera pieces, and that's how it looks. This is going to go in one of my farm journals for this summer. Yeah, so that one's kind of all ready to go. All right, let me show you quickly how to make these. So I'm going to work in this journal. It's not bound, it's just held with these rubber bands, but I am going to show you how to make this pocket, and we'll put it on this page. So let me get a clip to clip this down, and we'll measure the pieces. so this piece is going to be, that's 3 1/4, and this is a tall journal, so this one is going to be 7 inches, and then this part is 3 1/2 by about 5 1/2, and that's going to go there. And then this is just a little advertisement, and it's about 2 1/2 by 3 1/2 or so, and that's going to go here. So the way you do it, and you know, it's really fun, I think, to just do all kinds of different mixing of patterns. I know some people don't like to mix patterns, but I think it's kind of cool, and you know, in junk journaling anything goes. So yeah. All right, so the first one, now you can put them together ahead of time like these. When I put them together ahead of time, I tend to go for about 4 1/2 wide by about 6 1/2 tall, and that's pretty standard. It would fit well on a page, even a small journal it will fit. But if you want, you can wait until you can, you know, judge how big the page is, and you can make it, you know, as wide or as narrow as, you know, you need to. But the tall piece goes on first. And like I said, we're going to treat it like a tuck, and we're going to glue the outside first. So we're going to put that down and just hold it for a minute while it grabs. And then we'll take the next piece and do it on the opposite side. And it's going to come up just a little bit from the bottom. So that it overlaps it there and holds this side for the larger piece down. Okay, so now you've got kind of a folded pocket going. Let me rub this glue off. All right, and then finally, it's easy just to put this piece on. Again, gluing on this side and the bottom. And you know, because this is already designed, and I don't really need any further embellishment on that. So that's done. Isn't that simple? But I really think it's very effective on the page. I really like it. And of course, if you like more embellishment, then you can definitely do more if you want. But I kind of like to leave it. And then let me show you, I have some ephemera. This is the way the ephemera will look in the pocket. So it takes 3 pieces of ephemera. So I've got just this journaling paper. I've just done a little word stamp there at the top, and that slides down in to that pocket, and that's, you know, that makes the large pocket. And then this is just a little journaling paper, and it just slides in now to this pocket. And then I have one little tag left, and that goes in this pocket there. So by the time, you know, you get it stuffed with your ephemera, then it looks a little more embellished. I like it. I like how that looks. Okay, so that's it. So let me just show you these again. There are those two. There's this one, this pretty steampunk one, this vintage one, and this farm one. So that's the triple layered pocket pattern for today. Thanks for being with me. We'll see you again.